With your graduation from duality, you will be given major celebrations that will span around this universe, from the Sirius star nation, to the Andromedan, to the Arcturian, to the Centaurian, to the Pleiadian, to many more here to show you that your light work is appreciated, and is a huge favor to this sector of the universe. That is why I am here as your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light, to show you firsthand how this whole ascension process works, to lead the way in my multidimensional self. Your own intake of such a process is giving you an expansion to be upgraded to know that there is only a pureness in how you expand more beyond the logical 3D mind, into your true self. Those that are martial artists practice their arts, those that are artists practice this drawing, those that are spiritual masters practice gentleness, detachment from ego, and you notice that just how there are various practices, the end of violence is in your choice. There are many souls on this planet that will continue to say that they are comfortable fighting, and will never leave this. They often talk with ego in such a way, I love to fight, I guess that's what I am good at. Peace was never my first choice anyways. As such souls are clearly able to do this, just not on this planet, as the rising frequencies continue, but on many more in duality. And to feel that such souls will just go in their adult forms on these planets of duality is an error in consciousness. If you are choosing ascension, then you are choosing to be responsible by going away from killing, and going more towards healing, as you feel the divine essence inside of you, as you notice these energies that you feel have always shown you the path into your true self. When you are feeling down, then your spiritual self is always up. As the ego will always be down, it is never up, as this is what you know as the ego created a world of poverty, it created a planet of war, of separation. When you have war on a planet for long enough, then what you have is a lack of information from entering this new program, which is extending beyond the fearful realities. Now that many of you are aware of living in a highly designed computer program, the only reality is your true nature within. It is not the personality, it is not your Earth name, that is similar to a sticker on your shirt. You eventually peel this off, as you no longer need to exist as if you are just one body, in one soul connection. No, as this is the limitation of duality, while in your mastery of your divine self, then you are multidimensional. There are those of you awakened enough to have clear memories from your past lives, and in truth these memories are never who you are, but reflections of who you are, as being able to know that time is an illusion. The way you know this is in knowing that time loops itself on your clock, as you notice, when you have a clock that repeats itself over and over, then to exist on limits during these times is to exist in insanity. While you are sane, then you are highly creative, and you make all of your energies rise out of the fearful natures of separation, to then know that you are balanced by your will to return to your own true nature. If you were already in full consciousness, you would no longer exist in 3D, you would be traveling space already in the physical, going to various universes in the physical. That is how you know those souls that are in full consciousness, and those in limited consciousness. As long as you stay limited conscious, then you will be only in 3D, reincarnate over and over, from male to female lifetimes to balance each karma recovered. Karma is cleared in reaching full consciousness, as you notice the simple changes in your life make the most levels of jumps in your evolution, as one act of kindness creates a higher level of your auric field. You are continuing to know that you cosmically take on more of a role on the new Earth and staying focused on your mission being every moment in this dimension, until you are returned to the future, in the physical. In truth, the new Earth is already done, as this is the past, and being in the past means that you have the ability to help more in the transformation of how the history of this planet is written. Your own role to create more light-filled realities is allowing you to know who you are more. And the more you know who you are, then you know who everyone else is, as all being one, as those saying, we are one. You know that this is a process. It is for some that takes many thousands of years to actually embody these words, and to those of you ready to embrace it now, are going away from the 3D mind, and going more into your consciousness. There are no ways to distract you from knowing that you combine with more of who we are of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians in making your new Earth a reality, as you are staying focused, beyond all doubt. You will keep seeing those stuck in duality throw out insults to you on your path. As being pioneers, you have most of humanity still choosing to go away from peacefulness. When you show clearly how to exist in peace, it is still a choice, and a practice to enter deeper into such a reality, as these messages are part of the light work that our galactic crew does for this planet. This is why you feel a calmness when listening more, and then knowing that you are courageous to come into the hell dimension of separation, while the only true reality is of bliss. You see just how much the Cabal have kept from the public, as if everyone knew that the natural state is only bliss, then it would immediately cause the immediate end of the Cabal, and those holding on to the fake lives. Knowing is a choice, as if you feel comfortable with fear, you stay with it. If you are not ready to exit 3D, and survive on the new Earth, then you will be able to survive on another planet where 3D will still be around. Your attention is always needed to open more of your divine consciousness, as you notice the miraculousness of keeping up with your light work, and then knowing that life continues in the physical beyond 3D and your inner merging more with your divine self within. You determine how strong you are from your practice of unconditional love, as the weakest souls on this planet go away from love, and are supporting the Cabal, will continue to talk in such a way. I hate when that happens. I can't stand this. I will kick your butt. I am a fighter. Love sucks. Such dense thought patterns stand out in a pure reality, similar to having toxic material in clean water. And this is exactly what you are seeing more in your awakening process, completely out of duality. The inner realization of such a dramatic change happens quickly, as you notice that how you used to talk when you were unawakened, and now being awakened has huge gaps in evolution. On one end is your old self, the self that passes away, that is a fearful, ego-taught self, and your new self is your divine nature, which is an unconditionally loving being, which you access by your own hard work and dedication to release who you are from the ego 3D mind. We stand with you on the end of your journey in duality, back into more unity consciousness. Always, we are the angelic realms, we are the Galactic Federation of Light.